Alright, people. This is my my little stupidest about Donna over there. Everybody on social media, because I ain't on social media. I got the social media thing because of that man. They was like really stressing me out, causing confusion. So, jealousy. That social media got a bunch of millions, haters, criminals, and then clowns, monkey clowns. That's their circus, not mine. So I had to get off. But anyway, but yeah. So I hold on for a minute. I gotta. All right, let me finish. Yeah, about Donna and what he did on the Venezuela. This is my thing about Venezuela. They got the little cartel over there. And when I was living in California back in when was it? It was way before COVID, like maybe 2018 maybe. And stuff, because I was doing culinary then. I was like working through I was working at I was doing some staffing work at the hospital, working in the kitchen, children's hospital, I think it was. Well, anyway, I was listening in my car, listening to NPR, that's what it is. And one of the Venezuelans, he was he played some kind of instrument, to make his money professionally. And he was complaining about how the drug cartel had came over there and took over, and they was pushing out people like him, locals, and bringing in the wealthy people, because he used to make his money playing his instrument in the hotels. So, and he even got robbed of his instruments and stuff, how bad it got. And that was because that president that Donna went and removed was there, So I was glad he was doing it for the drugs. I hate cartels, especially because we got them fuckers here in North Carolina. They was over there in California. Then they want to bring their ass over here, and then they always trying to spread it out the whole across the country and stuff. But enough about the Mexican ones. But so I was glad that. But see, it's more to that than meets the eye with Donna, because white folks don't care. Because he need to be cleaning up his own backyard with the drug cartel and Mexicans over here and stuff. But that's why I say I don't know what kind of foolishness he up to and stuff. And then too, they sort of say Venezuela got the largest oil reserves and stuff. But then I thought Putin was controlling that. So that's why I've got confusion with that. So I always said, just like with the COVID, I said they was all involved in that COVID shit. The United States was blaming China was blaming the United States. They was all involved in that shit. That's how I look. Just like that shit with Venezuela. They all involved in that shit. I don't know, But like I said, the United States, they all don't know that they want y'all to think that we the badass. But our infrastructure, and when I say infrastructure, I mean the inside this country. See, on the outside, it look like we still some superpower, but we ain't. All these Mexicans here, the illegals here, and the immigrants, and then the division in this country and stuff. That's why I say when World War break out, black folks ain't gonna join forces with the white people. Because what they've been doing lately, in the past, that's why I say, y'all have no idea what's going on in this fucked up ass country for him to be over there fucking with them fuckers. So he should have been over there straightening out that shit in Mexico and get these damn immigrants out this country. But, because this country's a cesspool. It's like an empire about to be destroyed, and they know it. I saw this quote that, Abraham Lincoln had said to me, the United States will never be destroyed from the outside, but it will be from the inside. And he's right, because it's all in the works now. But yes, I don't know what's Donald's problem, because he the president. All presidents take advices from their defense and their CIA. So I don't know what their game plan. First they was over there fucking with Iran. I guess they said, well, we need to stop fucking with them. Because Iran, the people like them, you don't need to fuck with, especially when they was minding their own business. The United States, like somebody said, the United States is good for demonizing people they can't control, like black folks, but they can't really control, especially now. So I don't know what Donald's plan was with that Venezuela, which I really don't care about putting that 2 cents in, because I really don't give a fuck. You know why? Because it ain't about us, black people. We ain't gonna get none of that shit. But I guarantee you, some dirty shit in there. That's why I say, and then you got the Venezuelans, some of them so happy and stuff, and the other ones, the white ones, say they can't stand Donald. So everybody's divided. That's what I'm saying. It's foolish. It's kind of funny to me. But anyway, we shall see moving forward what their little delusional plan is.